Ryan Calvert. Ever since I was a little girl, I've dreamt of my wedding day. And for the past 14 years, since Jesus has captured my heart, I have prayed fervently for the man that I would spend forever with. For years, many have told me that I was too particular, and that my standards were too high. But I knew deep in my heart that if I waited long enough, that God would graciously give me what he believed is what's best for me, the man of my dreams. On July 3rd, 2022, at the end of our 10-hour-long first date, I stood inside my house at my front window, and as I watched you pull out of my driveway, I said out loud, "There goes my husband." I quickly called my mom, and after assuring her that I was still alive, I said, "I'm going to marry that guy," because I knew confidently after our first date that I would marry you one day, and that you were what my Father knew is what's best for me. And I know deep in my heart that you are an answered prayer, and you were well worth the wait. The way that you love my parents and always respect and honor them is admirable. The way you laugh with, joke with, and invest in my siblings is something I've always prayed for. The way my best friends seek your encouragement and wisdom because they know how much you care speaks volumes to your love and character. The way you serve, love, and seek to learn from my grandparents and watching how much they love you is beautiful. I promised myself my entire life that I wouldn't get married until I found a man just like my grandpa. And in his final days with us, he told me, "I'm so glad you found Cody. You have found the best. Cody, you are everything that my grandpa knew that I deserve." And though God took him home sooner than my heart had hoped for, God gave me you in return. Because when I look at you, I see a man who emulates the incredible man that my grandpa was. The way you're gentle with your words, always putting me before yourself, turn everything we do into an adventure. And the way you're quick to point me back to Jesus are things I will never take for granted. And these are all things that I have spent years asking God to graciously give me, never knowing he'd give me far more than I ever knew to ask for. As we say yes to forever, I vow these promises to you. I vow to always cheer for Cleveland sports unless they're playing the Colts. I vow to always order more ice cream than I plan on eating so that you can enjoy the rest of it. I vow to forever block off Saturday mornings for our weekly coffee date. But most importantly, I vow to always love Jesus first so that out of an overflow, I can forever love you second. I vow to always put Jesus at the foundation of our marriage and to pray and seek biblical wisdom alongside you through all decisions we must make, big or small. I vow to physically, mentally, and emotionally be faithful to you and only you. I vow to be a listening ear and words of wisdom when you need it most. I vow to sacrificially love, serve, and honor you so that others look at our marriage and they see Jesus. I vow to always seek to understand, ask questions, and ensure we're always on the same page so we never go to bed upset or angry. I vow to always choose you, laugh with you, cry with you, and be your partner in all of life's adventures. And I vow to be a faithful wife, a loving mother, your favorite adventure partner, the best coffee date, and your best friend. Cody, you are the love of my life, and I cannot wait to be your wife. I love you.
On June 26, 2022, we opened a door of what could be. That was our first text and also our first hope of what will this finally work out. Our first date, July 3rd, 2022, I made a commitment to show up to the date. I'm so glad I did. July 27th, 2022, I asked you to be my girlfriend, and in that moment, I made a choice and a commitment to give it my all in our relationship. Little did I realize when I met you, I would find my future girlfriend, best friend, adventure partner, fiance, wife, and my forever. But the most important thing of all is I found a woman who loves Jesus with all of her heart. Every day, every hour, every minute we are together, time stops for me. I prayed to God for years for a woman like you, but God gave me so much more than I ever prayed for. God had a plan for us from the very start, but today is the beginning of that plan. I promise through thick and thin, and through sickness and in health, I will be there always. I promise to always make you laugh and smile, even at the age when we both don't have teeth anymore. I promise to always take you on coffee dates and adventures. I promise to always stay goofy and silly so that you have to say, yep, that's my husband. In our best days and our worst days, I will always lavish you with love, and I promise to always give you my everything into this marriage. I promise to support you in every way I can, and I will always be your biggest fan in everything. I promise to just listen when you've had a long day and make you a tasty dinner. I promise to always be there for you through everything. And I made a promise to your grandpa. He wouldn't have to worry. My final promise is that I will always date my wife, and I will always tell you and show you how much I love you every day.
And I will never stop holding your hand. I will never stop opening your door. I will never stop choosing you, babe. I will never get used to you. Still get my heart racing. You still get my heart racing. For you still get my heart racing. You still get my heart racing for you. I will never stop trying.
We are so honored and blessed to have you in our family. You have given us so many laughs. You're so fun to be around and fun to travel with, and I'm so happy you've gotten to go on our trips and see the family that we are. We are so beyond blessed to have you, and I cannot wait, and I'm so overjoyed to see the future that you have as Samantha's husband. You are a blessing to our family, you're a blessing to Sam, and I can't wait to see the dad that you become one day. I know how you are with my other kids. And after you proposed and we told Matt about it and he went and gave you a hug instead of her, that says a lot. The kids are so happy to have you as their brother-in-law, and I think that's amazing. Your parents have been such a blessing to our family as well. And I just want to say here's to your future. So honored, so blessed, and so happy that she chose you.
Keep your faith in God and each other, and you can make it through everything. I always believe the best partners are your counterpoint. The one is strong in one thing, and the other is weak in that, and they flip-flop. So that will carry you through. Just stay strong. Your love will carry you through, and I am so happy for you. Words cannot express. I love both you guys.
We promise to love you and to cherish you and support you today and in all the days ahead. And it's signed from Bob and Debbie, your Calvert family, and whatever else we can be for beautiful you. Happy wedding day. And what is that? What did he say? What do you want to say something? You already had your time.
We won't interfere.
Oh, yes. Amen. Thank you all. Thank you.
Sam has been a huge part of my life, whether she knows it or not, and I reflect on our past and think about it every day. She's changed me in ways I cannot explain and formed the person I am today. I've been told by many people that I'm emotionally intelligent and respectful to everyone I meet, and I attribute these aspects to you and how I was raised. We are here to celebrate a sacramental love bound by the two you see here and God. I'm excited to see where this family goes and what future brings, to see your love prosper fruitfully, faithfully, and free. Thank you.
Even though I've only been married for 6 months, I have some small pieces of advice that I can offer. Number 1, never go to bed angry. 2, find time to go on date nights, especially when it feels like there's not enough time in the week. 3, keep Christ at the center of your marriage always. 4, when you're mad at each other or frustrated or disappointed, remember those wedding vows that you just read to each other. And finally 5, Cody, listen up, Samantha is always right. These two have been a big part of my life these last few years, and I am so grateful for the beautiful friendship that we have built and continue to build. If everyone would raise your glasses if you have one, and I would like to say, cheers to the Calverts.
We've had so many adventures, and some of these adventures we look back on, maybe we had a couple regrets here and there, do something different, not leave our tent open and kick the sand in. But even with those regrets, we have made those adventures what they were, and you made those amazing. So Cody, you're about to start another adventure. You have found the love of your life, Samantha. And Samantha, you are Cody's soulmate. And I know you two will have so many adventures together. And this will be the greatest, hardest, most emotional, best feeling, most trying, compassionate, romantic, spiritual, sacred adventure yet. There'll be good times, hard times, just remember, no regrets. To Cody and Samantha.
Samantha, you're truly one of a kind. Your strength, kindness, humor, and unwavering support have made my life infinitely better, and I know Cody feels the same. It has been beautiful to witness how being with Cody has only amplified the joy that you bring to life. You two are made for each other, and I couldn't be more proud to be giving away my best friend to your best friend and forever. I would be remorse to stand up here and not give credit to where credit is due. Samantha always said that she wanted a marriage and love story that only God could write. That's what we prayed for, and that's what He gave us. One of the most precious aspects of Samantha and Cody's relationship is the foundation upon which they've built their love and their future together. The love of Christ is evident in the way Sam and Cody serve one another, care for one another, and have used their relationship to serve others. To Mr. and Mrs. Calvert, may your love and friendship grow stronger with each passing day. May you find joy in the simple things and strength together through the challenging times. Here's to a lifetime of love, laughter, and happily ever after. I love you.
I told myself that I wasn't going to share that, but I think it's important for those of you that may be in this room today that struggle with your relationship with God to know that He is always there. And sometimes it takes two people who are so in love with God and each other to truly be able to understand what God's love is. And I think that's just the most important thing that I can share with you guys. It's just the closeness that over the last year that I've just gotten with God, because I've seen these two in the relationship and the way they talk to each other and the way they communicate, and I'm like, man, that stuff just doesn't happen by chance. There's somebody else doing that stuff. Cody, as I've watched you mold into the man of God you become, I pray that the Lord will continue to lead and guide you in every day of your marriage and life. I can't say enough how much I love you. You're a cookie for life. And Samantha, well, now you're stuck, so I'm sorry. Well, welcome to the family.
So la 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 la. So la 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 la.